File 7B. Listening. Speaker 1.
I had a bad trip one vacation when I wanted to visit my family back home in Chicago. About 20 minutes after leaving the airport, there was a problem with our plane. We returned to the airport again and waited 5 hours for another plane. Finally, I arrived in Chicago 8 hours later than I planned.
Speaker 2.
We tried to go on vacation to Toronto one year, but it was a disaster. We started our trip late and stopped for lunch in a town on the way. When we were on the road after lunch, our car started making a strange noise and finally it stopped altogether. The car ended up in a garage and we called a taxi to take us home again.
Speaker 3.
My bad trip happened when I was in college. I wanted to go home for the weekend, so I was on a train. The trip was very long, about 7 hours, and I was almost home. We stopped at the last station before mine, but then we didn't start again. The train was broken. In the end, my dad picked me up in his car.
Speaker 4.
I had a bad experience with a bus company once. I booked a ticket from the Port Authority bus terminal in New York City to Newark Airport, but there were a lot of people at the bus station when I arrived, and it was impossible to get on the bus. In the end, I traveled to the airport with a businessman in a taxi. He didn't ask me for any money, which was nice.